welcome back to my channel. It is me, Erica, and if you guys are new here, thanks for joining us, and feel free to subscribe if you like more of this. Okay, you guys, so I don't know if you can tell, but I did a little bit of dressing up. So I have this super cute little top. I've got on some super cute French tip press-ons. I think they look amazing. And I also put on a super nice necklace as well as some super cute earrings. And I don't know if you guys can tell that I did something different to my hair. I don't know if I like it. I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought it would be kind of cool to have like these two longer bangs, but also like front pieces. I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys my second attempt at Douyin makeup. So I think I tried it first in my room, and maybe it's the fact that I would do it in my room, but you guys seem to really like this bathroom setting. It's where I usually film my like Vogue makeup tutorials. For today, I wanted to try out the Douyin makeup look, and I thought it'd be really interesting to see how that would look like on me, considering the fact that I've only ever done like mostly American makeup trends. You guys already know I will put the makeup tutorial that I'm following in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into it. So what I think is cool about the one that I chose is that it's actually being tested out on brown skin rather than just East Asian skin. But her tutorial looks amazing, her results look awesome, and I thought her tutorial was cool, so I thought I would try hers out. So first I'm just gonna do a little primer on my face. And I have this like little pimple spot that I'm working with right there. I don't know why it decided to be there, but oh well. Okay, so my primer is set. I'm going in with my foundation, which I used the Wet n Wild one. And I'm just gonna use the spatula and just the one side. Just put a little bit there. And then she went in with a brush. Usually I use a beauty blender, so I usually don't use a brush like this. So I'm wondering if I'll like it more or if I see any difference of this. Dang, I've been going to the gym and I've been hitting back, and I feel like I look super like my arms look freaking crazy. Or is that just me? Okay, so now she does a little bit of concealer and she just focuses it on her eye fat. Which I think is this area right here. So I'm just gonna do a little here and a little here. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna put a little on top of my little blemish right there. Because I can. And she blends this out. Oh, I think that helped out a lot. Yeah, I think it did. Okay, so I put a little bit of concealer on my under eyes, and then I put a little bit on my little blemish right there. Next thing, she goes in with some powder. Okay, so now she puts a little bit on a brush and she'll focus it on her under eye and also some creasing right here in her little nose area right there. So I'll do the same thing. And she really packs it in there just so that she knows that there's powder in the areas that tend to crease. And I think it's supposed to help prevent creasing and just to give it like a more seamless blended look. And I think she also mentions that she uses a little bit more to blend out the chin area, but I think she focuses it more on the jawline and the chin. So I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, so then after some powder, she goes in with some blush, and it looks like a pretty light pale pink, so I'm gonna go in with the middle one right here. Oh my gosh, okay, new thing. So with this blush, she's gonna put it on her under eyes right here. And I've never done that before, and I have no idea how it looks. And I think she put a little bit less, so let me tap some out. Okay. Okay, so now she's going in with a more pigmented pink blush. And I think I'm just gonna add more of that same pink the middle one with just a little bit of this darker pink. So she also still focuses it on her under eyes, but then also adds a little bit on her nose. So I'm excited for that. So let's do a little bit on our eyes and then a little bit on our nose. And she kind of just like brushes it like that. Okay, like that. Oh my gosh, okay. That gives it a very like youthful glow. Okay, so then she takes a red blush. I don't have a red one, but I'll take this like really dark pink one, and she does a little bit and she puts it right on the little under eye area. So I'm just gonna do a little bit there. So far, really liking this look, and we haven't even done too much. You guys see that? How cute is that? That is really cute. Oh my gosh. So she just does a really light fill-in. She likes to keep her brows more of her natural shape. So she kind of just does a little fill-in, and she doesn't want to make them too bushy or anything like that. So I'm going to just follow that, my natural shape as well. And I think that's about it for this one. This one always comes out beautiful, and then this one always is troublesome. So let's see if it wants to cooperate. Oh, I think they both came out pretty good today. So then for her eyeshadow, she just goes in with a regular brown shade and just fills it in right there. So I think for me, a regular brown shade would probably just be my Hoola bronzer. That's just kind of something that I've been wanting to use up. So I think this would be the perfect regular brown shade for me. And I'll just take some on this little brush. And I think she just does one shade and just blends it all out there. So just putting a little bit just to give some color and dimension. And so next we're doing eyeliner. I think she does a like eyeliner pencil that is black, but I just have a liquid one. So I'm just gonna do my liquid one and just be very careful with it. And she does like a small little wing. Okay, so I did a little wing off camera and just put it as close to my lash line as possible. I don't know, tight lining always scared me just because it was like way too close to like my actual eye. So I just always opted for like a liquid one. But yeah, here you guys can see the small little wing. This one's a little chunky, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. Okay, so this is the moment that I've been waiting for. I heard that this is the Aegyo style eye makeup, and it pretty much just emphasizes this like under eye area, and it's supposed to make your eyes a little bit more bigger that way. And I've always wanted to try that because I've never done that for my American makeup looks. I was so excited when the fox eye trend came because I was like, oh, that is my time to shine, because I was like, those are my eyes. I was just always made fun of for having really small eyes, so I'm really excited to see if there's any sort of makeup tutorial that would help like enhance its natural beauty rather than, I don't know, trying to hide it or like cover it up. And yeah, I just feel like I always just got made fun of for having just my regular normal features to me. Okay, so she says to use this light brown. She says to put this in your lower lash line, and then that would make a huge difference. So I'm super excited to try that. And she says that that would make them pop a little bit more because you're gonna have a 3D effect where you do a darker line and then a highlight and then another darker line. So I'm excited to try that. Okay, I think I see a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see, but I see a little bit in the mirror, but I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. So she does a highlight color, and hers is like a nude. I only have this white, so I'm hoping that if I put a little bit of the white, then I can blend it out and make it a little bit more nude color. And she just does a little bit because there's already a little highlight on your eye fat right there already. So I'm just gonna do a little bit. Okay, you see that? I see that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, just like that, and I think that's pretty good. And then just blend it out, because right now it looks pretty harsh. And then I'll just blend it out a little bit, just so it doesn't look as harsh. Okay, so now we're gonna take that same brown color, which is just gonna be my bronzer color. And then now we're gonna go under that highlight and sandwich it. So then that should make it pop out more. So I'm just gonna go straight under it and sandwich it. Okay, so I like doing a inner corner highlight for sure. So I'm gonna go in with some highlight right here. Do a little bit in the inner corner. And I think I'm gonna take some of that highlight and put it on that middle part that we highlighted, just so that it pops out a little bit more. Just like that. And then what she does is she puts a little bit of the pink blush right into the center of the Aegyo-style under eye that we did, so that way it blends with the makeup on the bottom. So I'm gonna do a little bit there too. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty to me. Yep. Okay, and this is the moment that I've been waiting for, is that we are doing the lashes. So I actually got some manga lashes. These are the ones that I'm excited to wear, and I've worn a few, as you can tell, but it comes in a pack of 7, and I've worn a couple. So I have a cut pair right here. And what I like to do with these lashes is I actually like to cut off one of the end bundles and one of the middle bundles. So that way I have all the longer lashes right here. But I do have a pair right here already cut up, and I just keep it in this case so I don't have to carry around this case. But yeah, I'm super excited for these. Okay, and I think the last thing we are doing is applying the lashes, and then I'm wondering what we're doing for lips actually. So I'm gonna apply my lashes off camera and I'll be back. Alright, so I got on my super cute little anime style lashes, and one thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna try putting some mascara on my bottom lashes, but we're gonna clump them. That's why I have them on my tweezers right here. And I haven't done this before, so I'm excited to try it out and see how it goes. But I'm gonna do it off camera though. Okay. I added the bottom lashes right here. It's just a little bit, I don't think you can tell very much. It doesn't make too big of a difference on me, I think. And then she just goes in with some contour just to give some dimension to her nose. So I think that's enough for me. And then she goes in with a little bit of highlight. So I'm just gonna pack some highlight here, and she just does it right here. So she does a little bit on the tip of the nose, a little bit on the bridge of the nose, and then she does a little bit right here. I don't know where this area is called, but that's where I see her putting it. So I think first she goes in with kind of like a nude to kind of blur the outside. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal one, which is in 800 Ferris Nude. And this one, she kind of just does a little bit to blend it out, like that. And then she like does this to make it more like blended and muted before going in with a more brighter color, which is gonna be this one. This is the most brightest color lippy that I have. So I think this is what it is. And for this one, she just does a little bit in the center area and then just blots it in. Going for like a very like sheer, my lips but better look, and also like a very like blotted look. So I think that gives it a very blotted effect. It's not as bright as hers, but I just don't have anything that bright. But yeah, it does look like a very like blotted lip kind of shade right there. On top, she does a gloss. So I think this would be a good gloss. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in number 3, Moon. And I think this would be the perfect gloss to give it some sparkles because it's a little sparkly and it has a little bit of color, which would bring out a little bit more pinkiness on our lips. So then I'm just gonna go in. Yep. Oh my gosh. And I think it's also supposed to give it like a smaller mouth shape because there are no harsh edges of the lip, so there's no like definition of like having any like crazy big lips, but because of the gloss, it gives it like that plumpness. So there's like no harsh lines. I think that's the biggest thing about this makeup look, is that it avoids very harsh lines, except for like the eyes and also just highlighting the nose area. I think the gloss really ties it together, but definitely the emphasis is on the eyes in like a different way from the Western American like beauty standard. This is definitely a different kind of emphasis for sure. And I think it definitely focuses mainly on blush right here to kind of just blend the cheeks all seamlessly. And then the lips are just kind of there in like a nice like pretty pink kind of color with some gloss. And there's no harsh lines on the lips. Honestly, I feel like a K-pop star right now. K-pop? Honestly, I feel like a K-pop star right now. I wonder what K-pop star I look like, huh? And I think this is the end of the look. I think this is it. And I think it looks really nice. I think it looks really cute. I should have known not to do like American or Western makeup because of the fact that I don't really fit that kind of beauty standard. But with this look, it was made and kind of like more tailored towards like East Asian women. And I think this is probably how my face was supposed to look for a long time, but it just hasn't because I was following the American beauty standards. And that's what I really liked about this series, was that I was just kind of like learning tips and tricks from a bunch of other people doing their makeup. And I think that's awesome because I think I found one that looks really cool and very different than what I usually do. And I think it looks really nice. I like it a lot. And let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I would really love to hear if you guys had any other makeup styles that you wanted me to try. Right now, I do have the Latino one that I wanted to do, which is like the copy-paste one. And then I also wanted to do the 2016 makeup because I actually used to do that one. And I think it would be really funny to see how it looks now on me, especially because I wear much more minimal makeup than how I did back in 2016. But yeah, anyways, this is how it looks. I think it looks really cute. It looks super nice, very flattering, and I think it looks really youthful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!